la cuachenta. Hey, Nancy, you're always my first one here in my life, Nancy. I wish I knew who you were para poder darte un regalo, mi amor. Text me after the show para mandarte un regalito, guys. So tonight we have two giveaways. I'm going to begin with these are the two giveaways for tonight. They're gift cards from Target, Marshall, Home, and Sierra. Both of them, guys. Aquí están. These are the ones that I'm going to be giving away. And I got an extra gift card that I'm going to be giving away as well, guys, on my behalf. How is everybody doing, guys? Remember, you got to share, you got to like, and you got to invite a friend. Les quiero presumir mi regalo. Hey, you're looking good. Like an avatar. Cállate. Les quiero presumir mi regalo, guys. My present que me dio Miss Painter. Les voy a enseñar, guys, lo que me regaló Miss Painter. Today we actually met. Me invitó a Chili's, guys. Me comí un corn. This is what she got me, guys. Beautiful. I love them, guys. Check this out. These are shoes que me regaló hoy Miss Painter. Size 15, guys. Size 15 shoes. I love them. I love them. These are the type that I like. And these are the one that I use, guys. Hello, hello, guys. Les estoy presumiendo el zapato que me regaló Miss Painter. It's size 15, guys. Aparte el zapato, adentro del zapato, mira lo que venía, guys. Para irme de tweaker, para irme a comprar un 8 de baking soda, para ir a porear. Ahí los invito a todos en el canalito, guys. Aquí los tengo. And thank you, Miss Painter, for my regalito. Gracias, gracias. Let's go flip a 20, guys. Let's go flip a 50. Hello, 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 guys. Ya estoy igual que... No me... A ver, guys, hold on. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Me falta ponerme un poquito lipstick. ¿Ya saben a qué me parezco, guys, o no? ¿Sí o no? ¿Me parezco o no me parezco, guys? Como que les gusta comerlos el lipstick a nosotros, guys. Aquí en el Valley. Amas. Ay, Juanito. Juanito, you're always lost, mi amor. Sí, mucho. Like, share, and invite a friend. Guys. Mis recuerdos de prisión. Es lo único que me recuerda a Raymond PD, guys. El pinche corn dog. Ay, no, nunca lo voy a poder olvidar, guys. The teeth getting Cheeto teeth. I know, guys. I know. No. Déjame hablarle a alguien real quick, guys. Hello, Danny. Hello, Asas. Hello. Hello, Sasha. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor? Hello to everyone who's tuning in aquí con la cuachenta. It's time to know. Ponte los ojos locos. I don't know where they're at. A ver. They're somewhere in the cart. Let me call. I mean, I have a missed call. Who's 360? Somebody called me from a 360 number. Let me return the call back.
Please leave your message for 9.
Interesting. Let me call you one more time. Somebody called me and then they blocked the number. But let me call this lady real quick.
Hello.
Hola, ¿con quién hablo?
Con la mera mera.
¿Con la mera paipa?
Con la mera mera paipa.
Con la chingona.
Sí, no. Estaba pensando ahorita que me mandaron que mi comadrita called me out by name.
Ay, ¿cómo te dijo? What is your name?
No, she called me out to thank me on her show. And I didn't see all of it. I only said the other half. She thinks that when I talk to you, that I am helping her and police department put you back in jail. Because she thinks that every single time I'm talking to you, I am talking about her and that you're talking about her. Well, let me tell you something, Jaime. Please, préstame tu platform.
Okay.
I'm going to say something here that I need to respond to. She is wrong. Cecilia, que apparently Cecilia porque dice que es tía, she's talking about her, and she's able to put the puzzle together and prove that que ponga todos los puzzles together. The only thing that I talk about when I come on, and if I want to say something, is anything that's in a public platform. It's a public platform. That means everybody that listens to it has the right to their opinion, has the right to talk to anybody en la calle, en el teléfono, o en un platform donde les dé su gana. Pueden hablar. It's not against the law to have your opinion about what's being said, especially when they're using names to identify me, like Nano, que porque yo soy enana, que porque estoy chaparra y que estoy gorda, que digan lo que quieran de mí. Yo le voy a decir mi comadrita nanita porque we're the same height. Now, it's all fair as long as I have never threatened her physically or otherwise. And it would take a whole lot of police department and a whole lot of DA and a whole lot of whoever prosecutor to prosecute me with a cyber attorney when they have no reason.
Well, I've never heard anyone mention names here, and I've always said do not mention names, do not mention anything like that. We have kept it as...
She's paranoid. She's paranoid. She thinks everything said here is about her.
Well, I'm going to continue to say we don't mention names. We continue to keep it as an open mic. We can talk about everything in general. Nothing has to be pertaining to anyone in specific. It's just we talk about anything.
And I have never been part of any conversation where anybody's being threatened. Mm-hmm. We have never talked about threatening.
Well, I do want to show something que me cayó ahora, Ms. Painter, talking about threats, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, pero a mí me cayó, anonymously, me cayó este pedo, guys, a mí, today, y no voy a decir que me los mandó, porque no se vale decir, I don't kiss and tell, right? Mm-hmm. Me mandó decir, it's a message by Luke to someone else. They're having a conversation here, and it says, I don't have any fake profiles, just the James Brooks way, and she knows already, James Brooks, it's me. Aquí clearly Lupe admits he is James Brooks, guys. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there, guys. Right there. These are the evidence we have for Vanessa to go forward and do something about it. But it's all good. I can still interact on Facebook with James Brooks right here. He's had that profile since May 24, 2021, guys. Right there.
Right.
These are evidence that we could turn into Vanessa so that Vanessa could do something about it.
That's right. And that's the thing, that these people, they can say my name, they can say whatever, they can threaten, and they do anything, porque creen que yo voy a reaccionar como Vanessa. I'm not Vanessa. You're not going to mess with me. Now, I've always told my comadrita, and she knows who she is, because I've always told her, I'd rather you call me directly, and I'd rather I call you directly when we have a problem.
Pues dicen que por ahí me dijeron joto en otra platform, pero no me cala, guys. A mí me vale que me digan joto, marica, lo que sea. At the end of the day, the numbers speak for themselves. Yo sigo chingando aquí, the number one show in the valley. No ando mendigando for anything, guys. Ustedes me han ayudado bastante that I don't have to go live and make up fucking bullshit stories to be able to monetize them shit.
Well, the thing is that they get upset because I come out and talk in your show. And you know, the last I saw, I was born in the United States and I live in the United States and I pay taxes here. And I'm a member of the community here.
Apparently, a co-host on a different show showed my picture.
And the thing is that no tengo ni rey ni roque ni quien me maneje el troque. So si yo quiero hablar contigo todos los días, yo puedo hablar contigo todos
Pues
los
today
días.
dinner was good when you invited me to Chili's, y gracias por los zapatos que me regalaste y los $50 para irme de Tweaker, porque lo que van a decir, me voy de Tweaker, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, ya me compré la Jack Daniel.
Enjoy it. A mí, yo no tengo quien me diga a mí qué haga con mi vida y con lo mío.
Mm-hmm.
Yo no tengo
Y para que les arda más el culo, I just want to let you all know that today Miss Painter and I, we went with an attorney and she added me to her well, guys.
You're the trustee.
Eso sí, es true, guys. Así para que no de pobretona, así para que no digan que me pongo la misma ropa todo el tiempo, ya me voy a hacer rica. Y voy a ser la Rubí Gracuachenta Painter, porque me va a adoptar.
Pues si eso les va a molestar mucho también, Jaime, todo lo que no se...
Porque no, es que miran, yo no entiendo, cuando cago y meo también la escala, por eso me dicen la cuachenta, y luego me dicen la tweaker, y luego me dicen drogadito, puñetas, todo, every name of the book, and I have to say, okay, está bueno, no hay pedo, pero como les digo, a mí me vale verga lo que me digan. Tanta pinche mentada de madre, para mí ya son bendiciones, ¿verdad?
Pues sí, la cosa es de que, bueno, a mí no me molesta, pero dicen, todos los días aquí está, pues es public, y yo tengo que ir todos los días a ver, para saber de qué defenderme, porque yo no me voy a dejar que estén hablando y diciendo cosas de mí, que, no, cuando me pesaron, when did they measure me, when did they weigh me, para decir que I'm this 4'11" and I weigh whatever. Ophelia knows better than that. I'm sorry, I said it today. Mi comadita knows better than that.
No names on my show, please.
And she's been around me. She knows me. Ella sabe mi carácter. Ella sabe todo de mí. Sabe how she knows why. Why? Because she's got to please her followers. And to please her followers, she's got to attack me. Really, she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to. But if she has to attack me for views and for the money that she gets, dígame, comadita, estamos jugando aquí, déjenme hacer dinero. Está bueno, está bueno. I'll go along with her, whatever chantaje quiere hacer. But, I just had to say that because today, most of the time, I'll listen and, me río sola or whatever. But today, she called me out by name. She called me out. She called Cecilia out. And honestly, that's fine. That's fine. You're welcome, comadrita. You're welcome if you think I'm helping you. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm assuming that if you've been there every single day this month, they haven't done nothing about it. You're wasting your time.
I do want to move forward to a different subject. Y son las screenshots that I showed of Luke accepting he is James Brooks. And this is what really pisses me off about Vanessa, because she's gotten these screenshots already in her position. Why doesn't she move forward with it? At the end of the day, mira, como quiera, si te van a arrestar, te van a arrestar. Si te van a enchorizar, te van a enchorizar.
If they wanted to arrest her, they would arrest her when she went to court. They have no
right.
reason.
So I feel like either one, she's entertaining it, two, she fears for her life, or three, she just doesn't want to deal with it. To me, at one point, you have to say, ¿sabes qué? Me vale puritita madre, puritita verga. Yo voy a ir a PD, and I'm going to do what I got to do to protect myself. Because obviously, you're receiving what you need. You're receiving the information that you need to move forward. Well, what the fuck are you waiting for?
Well, her threat was very obvious. Anybody that sees those videos knows that he was directing it on her. There's history there where he has threatened her before. And there's history. This man has been after her in many shows and talked about her and in that manner. In fact, being in a platform of my comadritas threatening her and talking that bad about it. So the history's there. If they don't want to do anything about it, if she doesn't want to do it, whatever, she may be dealing with something more personal to her and she doesn't have time for it. Whatever it is.
Well, you make time for it. You have to prioritize your thing, and I understand that. But when you claim that you feel threatened, that you feel that they're going to kill you, that they're going to hurt you, that they're stalking you, that they're going after you in every angle, then you have to do something about it. Maybe it's just above it. And you have to do something about it, because at the end of the day, you cry wolf certain million times after and over again. But if you don't take action on it, then it's going to get old. You know what I'm saying? So if you know that your local authorities, according to you, are not going to help you out, you go to the Rangers, you report it to the FBI, you do something about it. And I tell you that the FBI are active because one of my brothers reported an incident to the FBI, and the FBI actually did what they had to do, and they actually took. I mean, it was a very short turnaround, and they asked him to turn in the evidence and stuff. He actually mailed also emailed Attorney General, so he's moving fast on this, and that's what I'm saying. There is hope, and there's something that she could do to protect herself, but she's expecting it to come with her. She's expecting by going live it's gonna happen. No, you gotta go knock on fucking doors to get shit done, and that's the way I see it.
The proof as to who James Brooks is there.
Right.
And, you know, he thinks that by hiding behind all these fake profiles that nobody will catch up with him. Mm-hmm. It will catch up with him.
Right. And I go back about people need to understand that I and others could only do so much. If there's a victim out there, the victim has to go call PD, has to go knocking on doors, has to stand up for themselves, because if they don't fucking do it, no se va a hacer nada. You can't go on her behalf, or I can't go on her behalf to press charges on anyone. It has to be the victim who has to get shit done. And to me, it's like, ¿cuándo lo vas a hacer? Estás igual que la Butterfly allá. La Butterfly, mentada de madre, exposing his kids out there. In vez for him to seek justice for his kids, all he said is, I'm out. And to me, it's like, no te dolieron tus hijos, no te dolieron todas las pendejadas que dijeron tus hijos, de tu esposa. Y es lo que me pongo a pensar. Hay mucha gente que dice, well, no, like he decided to walk away because he was done with the drama. Yes, I understand you're done with the drama, but when they're name calling your kids, labeling them that they're homosexuals, that's not like something very nice to say. That's something where you go to an attorney, you go to a cop, ¿sí o no?
There's people that don't, they find it, you know, waste of time, or, you know, because...
Bueno, te pregunto yo, si tú tuvieras minors como the age of 6 or 7 or whatever...
Well, ya me ves ahorita defendiendo...
Pues ahorita defendiendo a tu hijo que es mayor de edad. Imagínate un niño de 6 años, ¿qué hicieras tú?
Oh, yes, I would. I would go to the end of the world to get the justice. Right. But, you know, we can't... We're different people. I mean, you know, you're the kind that you want to defend everybody and do for everybody, and you pay the price. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I will pay the price for my own stuff, and I have no problem going to the end of the world and getting whatever I need to do to prove my point. But there's other people that won't do it. And
right.
You have to get to them.
Right. And the thing is that, I mean, yes, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm the type of person that when I see somebody struggling, or there's a person who's going through hard times and people are taking advantage of that person, I will stand up for them, regardless whether they were once an enemy to me, they once disliked me or talk shit about me. I really don't give a fuck. When people are kicking someone when they're, you know, on the floor already or at their lowest point, I think, hey, enough is enough. Vanessa and I were not best friends. Vanessa and I, yes, we've talked here and there, but I felt that at one point, ya fue mucho pedo, déjenla cagar a gusto, déjala que putee a gusto. Acabo, mira, el culo no es de ellos. La ruca puede hacer, si se mete la droga y se la compran ellos, of course not. If she's, I mean, they claim she's doing drugs, and if she was to be doing drugs, her supporters buy it for her. They give her the money, so who gives a fuck, right?
Well, you know, anybody that's doing drugs and does drugs, like, you know how I feel about that. I feel that it's a very personal, sad situation, and you know, you can't judge them.
And you cannot judge a person. I'm going to say right now, a una persona que está perdida en las drogas, a person who's a drug addict, who's lost in these drugs, you cannot judge them because you don't know what led to them to become an addict. A person might have an open wound in their life. And I go back with an open wound because I suffered that addiction for 12 years of my life. And it was a miserable life that I lived. And not only did I hurt myself, but I hurt my loved ones. I've hurt other people. When I was going through the process of letting go of the drug, it was even harder. And we talked about it today, Miss Painter. So in reality, me cae gacho cuando luego tan no, que es drogadita. Pues, me vale verga que sea drogadita. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a esa mujer. Yo no soy quien para juzgar a
Right.
right? Y si perdió los hijos o no, es pedo de ella, de ustedes no. And that's what pisses me off. No, que sus hijos, que sus hijos, que sus otras madres que tengo aquí, ni cuidan de sus pinches hijos tampoco. Sus hijos andan
Puedes
mocosos,
tener
dando
tus hijos,
lástima, haciendo
puedes
drogas y todo el pinche pedo, y mortificados por los hijos ajenos que no son de ellos.
puedes tener tus hijos todos en la casa y descuidarlos.
Exactamente. So, ¿cómo chingados va a ser a decir tú? Como, es como la pinche señora de California. Le quiere decir a la Vanessa cómo criar a sus hijos cuando la pinche becerrona nunca ha tenido hijos en su perra vida.
Por eso, I mean, people no saben ni de qué fregados están hablando. Como te dije ayer o ayer, hay gente que no sabe de por qué agujero comen y por a cuál cagan. So,
And
you
it's
have
true.
to consider the source.
I mean,
Consider the
you can't go talk shit about or tell somebody, oh, this is how you're gonna raise kids when you never had fucking kids in your life.
yeah.
You know, cuando tengas tus propios hijos, entonces dile a Vanessa o dale el consejo a alguien, sabes que this is how you raise a child. But
Now, let's stop you there and ask a question so that we can refresh people's minds.
okay, go for it.
That are we making up stuff? Are we saying? Are we making up this stuff that we're talking about, or did we hear it in a public platform? You know, we're not. No estamos hablando nomás por hablar.
Mm-hmm.
Es que lo oímos, sabemos. Eso pasó. La vieja de California dijo eso.
Right.
So, no son cosas que we're making up.
Mm-hmm. Sí, por eso te digo, like, en vez que estar dando consejos de la vida, hay personas tan pendejas que no se pueden ni limpiar el sieso, no pueden ni salir para afuera, no pueden ni vestirse de lo gordo que están. Yo estoy gorda también, pero el pedo aquí estás juzgando a una mujer when you consider it woman empowerment, pero no te ves tú en el espejo que estás para reventar.
Pues esa es la cosa. When you put a label on yourself as empowering women, you can't do that.
Well, that's why I don't believe in labeling. I don't believe in labeling. You are who you move forward. This is getting home, just my opinion. I don't believe in labeling. Well, I do have to say something to Margie Brass. I know she's always been here, and I appreciate her for being here, and I respect your comment. But it's been a non-issue with her going on and on and on and on with the same thing. I think that she's a very strong supporter of Frank, and we've had our differences in our opinion with that. But if you don't like what you hear, then you don't have to tune into my show. And that's, I tell you, with a respect, in a respectful manner.
Well, you know, I'm sure that Frank's tuning in anyway, so why not? You know, come on, girl, just listen and you can give the opinion. But the thing is that I want to clarify one more thing because I need to say something in favor of my friend. Also, what was said was that I was there I was being, because somebody commented and said, wasn't she complaining about Escamilla scamming her? Oh, and my comadrita nods like yes, and I saved her ass. She never saved my ass about Escamilla scamming me. The point here is that Escamilla, llaman 2 times this week, that Escamilla and I are friends, and she says, and what happened to her friend Anet Galista? Anet Galista is my friend. She has been a very good friend of mine. And why are you bringing her up? ¿Por qué te molesta? ¿Qué pasa con tu friend? ¿Cómo no te molesta cada mes que te manda los $10? Eso no dices nada. Es amiga tuya porque te manda $10 every month, pero la puedes atacar porque es amiga mía.
Bueno, on another note, we go back to this scenario, man. I've never had a subscriber, like, okay, I never obligated anybody to send me money. I never said, okay, you got to send me $5 a month. You got to send me $10 a month. I do ask here and there if y'all want to help me out, great. But I've always kept it as nobody's obligated to do it.
But Jaime, why would you mention and attack somebody that supports you and is okay with your show and supports you every month loyally, and then just bring her out in the middle of cagando?
Well, I don't know. I don't focus on other things like that.
like I said, I'm using your platform. They say you're using me, but I'm using you.
Right.
I'm using my platform, your platform, to defenderme yo misma. But I'm done with it already. Ya dije todo lo que tenía que decir.
Right. So, like I said, I mean, other people do whatever they want to do on other shows, which is none of my point of view. Like, I don't see anybody else, but I stick to my platform. But I go back to a lot of things. A lot of people want to misjudge one person, and because of that person wrongdoing, they continue to stone her. In my opinion, anyone who has any sorts of como te diré, addictions or any downfalls in life, it's a way that people will learn from their mistakes, and that's it.
Yeah, there's no more stoning they can do
I
on.
mean,
They can't do any more stoning. Ya, la tienen muerta. So, why they
mira,
continue?
me pongo a pensar if Vanessa would have hurt herself or would hurt herself and would think of hurting herself, right? Y un día amanecería colgada, lo que sea. Who would be charged for that? Obviously, somebody has to be charged for that.
Not in Raymondville. Nobody. Because, you know,
Because if
uh,
Vanessa were to hurt herself, let's put it to you this way: if Vanessa was to hurt herself and she would end up hanging herself, who is going to be held responsible for that?
nobody.
There is a
Nobody.
hate page called No More Cheeskies Like, and the,
Yes.
and esta la pinche Kathy Woods runs it. El Mr. Viagra runs it. I believe Chupa is in there, and there's one more person.
And it
I
says
think
echo.
Debbie Weaver was in that group too, if I'm not mistaken. So
And
would they be held accountable if she were to do something to herself?
it says from the get-go that the purpose of that page is to expose Vanessa and to bully her.
Because let me look at that. Let's see if we could find something in between the lines. Let's ask our primo Google. So
No, it's definitely. I mean, they couldn't charge anybody because
no, I think they could charge someone. Here in the state of Texas, I believe they could charge someone. Someone has to get charged, to be honest. Someone has to be held accountable for it. Because on the that's tu chingy
yeah,
chingy chingy chingy.
let's pray that Vanessa never does
I
anything like
hope
that.
I pray to God she doesn't do anything like that. But I mean, if we look at the other side of it, and let's assume something would happen, and I hope it never does, but if something were happen to her, somebody has to be held accountable, regardless whether they said, no, we didn't do it. But you let for her to hurt herself. You consistently blasted her. You continue going after her kids. You continue exposing her kids.
Well, I know what they're gonna say tomorrow, or they're gonna say, "Well, what about you?" But the thing is that Vanessa's very strong. I have no doubt that she can pull through all of this. She will, and that's what everybody's waiting for. And she will pull through all of this bullshit because eventually there's got to be a team of people in the court system, in the legal system, that gets together and says, okay, if we start prosecuting this woman for every one of her 11 arrests, we're never going to finish here in her lifetime. So let's really look at this bullshit and put it all in a ball. And yeah, tell her to be in probation for 5 years or 1 year, and yeah, leave it alone. Because how can they? Who? I don't know if there's somebody in the United States or in the world even, that the justice system has let it drag too long.
Right.
Why?
And you're right about that. The justice system has allowed things to get out of control.
Yes, yes, because
Look, and I'm reading here right now with Primo Google. It says about 7.6 of adults respond that they have experienced suicidal thoughts, 8.9 reports being target of cyberbullying, and 0.9 reported cyberbullying in another way. So cyberbullying has led to a person to hurt themselves.
and what have they done? Nothing.
I mean, I believe there is some sort of prosecution. There is.
I don't think.
Well, look, yes, because let's assume the person hurts themselves, right? Let's assume the person does hurt himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then something would happen where I would It's me who's blasting that person out there, right? I would
Hmm.
blast the person out there and it's me, and the person would hurt himself. Would they come back and trace it to me as being the cause of it? Of course they would.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I really don't know, and I don't want to even start making assumptions of what they could do. All I know is that there's been in that county and that community, it's as worse things have happened, and nothing's come on, what just happened last month or 2 months ago, whenever it was in October, it was because of the cyberbullying, and let's see what they're going to do about that.
Right. And I mean, I was part of the arrest. Don't get me wrong. But at the
Well,
end,
you weren't arrested for what happened that day on Halloween.
oh no, 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 no. I mean, I did advocate that I was going to go speak at open forum, the city's open forum regarding to what was going on. My warrant was signed on that day, on Tuesday before 5 o'clock. It was signed. So yes, I was arrested on that same day. Ni modo, guys. At the end of the day, pasó lo que pasó. And moving forward, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna sit down and say, yeah, whatever. No, no, there's more to life. Obviously, these are learning experience. What happened to me. I don't blame Raymondville PD. I don't blame anybody else because these are my actions. I take responsibility for my mistakes. I'm not gonna say, oh, because this person told me to do it or this person told me to do it. No, I step it up to what I've done wrong. I'm not saying I'm guilty of anything, but I am an adult and I take full responsibility of my own actions. That's what I do.
And that's all we can do.
Right. And that's all basically you could do. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's Judge Felicita's fault or it's the district attorney in the Hosa's fault. I'm not gonna say it was the chief of police fault or the investigator's fault. I think it leads to a point where you do certain things that they feel there's enough to prosecute you or a probable cause to arrest you, then that's fine. But that doesn't mean I'm guilty of it. The problem here is that there's a lot of people who were able to get justice in their lives, like the Marroquin family was able to get some sort of peace in their life.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
and to me, at the end of the day, sometimes people have to sacrifice their lives, their freedom to help others. And it's a statement that has to be seen as a statement because we were able to do a movement not only for the Marroquin family but for a lot of people who were hurt, a lot of people mental de madre, a lot of people who loved ones were exposed, or mothers were put out there, like for example they talked about Danny's mom, they talked about Brenda Lee's mom, they talked about a lot of things here. And a lot of people were saying, you know what, we got that relief already where we're not going to wake up or with fear of our mothers being exposed.
Yeah. No, no, de que a todas las madres se le llevaron en rastra, eso es cierto, you know.
Right. Y como te digo yo, I mean, no estoy diciendo que yo nunca hice nada de eso, ¿verdad? Pero pues I'm the type of person, cuando uno me quiere chingar a mí, pues yo también puedo hacer lo mismo.
Exactly, exactly. It's isn't it the thing over there that pues si hablan de mí yo voy a hablar de ellos. That's the same thing over here. You have to defend yourself. Ahora, ¿de cuándo acá me están dirigiendo a mí, a Ophelia Painter, cuando ya habían dicho que I don't own that name? That I'm not the only Ophelia Painter in the world. So, you're not.
Right. And I go back to all this, man. All this started where? What do you think all this started from?
Well, all of this started way back when, was cuando Frank started putting out there what was going on with Vanessa.
Right. And a lot of people decided to see it was a great entertainment at one point, but I think it went down to a personal level. And I've said it again. Yes, I believe Frank at one point was informative when Vanessa was running. When she stopped running, I think right there should have been, you know what, I'm going to let it go because I'm going to
Yes.
cross the line there. And that's the thing where, like, no. And what really to be honest here, what really upset me about Frank, and I'm not saying I have a personal issue with him or we're mad at each other, pero sí me cayó mal la answer cuando le pregunté yo, do you feel bad exposing Vanessa's kids? And his answer was, 50-50. And it's like, espérame tantito, como que 50-50. Esos niños que te hicieron a ti.
Yeah.
Esos niños te...
We all know that he probably did. He just didn't want to admit it because, really, honestly, there's times when we're so wound up that we say stuff that later is like, I mean, ¿qué culpa tenía esa persona, right?
Mm-hmm.
And within ourselves we reflect. But cuando estás en la guerra, no vas a decir, sigues, whatever it is that you have to fight for. I have to fight because, hey, I think I have every right to call your show. If you don't want me on your show, just say, no me hables during the show, háblame after the show. Fine. But I have every right to talk to you whenever I want to.
You have every right to talk to you, and we've had conversations like today on the side, like we need to be careful with this, that, whatever, but we're good. I mean, all I remember is the judge had informed me, this is what you can't say, this is what you could do, this, and that. And I kept it how she's told me to do it. I kept it to the point.
I don't think she ordered you because you've never had an order in writing. She recommended.
She read it to me, but I don't remember ever receiving anything. But again, I am having that brain fog issue. I did turn in some paperwork. I believe it's from the bond for my brother Jesse to my attorney, whatever. But other than that, I haven't really looked into it. I know he was going to request the affidavits and stuff like that, but that's a totally different subject.
Yeah. Well,
right.
I don't think we've threatened anybody. I don't think that's to that point. Pero sí, cuando hablamos la verdad, pues of course cala. Y a mí lo único es de que, como lo ha dicho yo, a la mera neta, yo digo, y mi comadrita sabe que si tiene problema que me hable. Ella sabe.
Right.
And I've always been that way, very open and no problem.
Right. But again, les voy a presumir los zapatitos que me regaló Miss Painter, guys. Check this, guys. Size 15, Under Armour shoes, real nice and pretty. No los has estrenado mañana. ¿Mande?
¿Te quedaron?
No, ahorita que llegue a mi casa me los voy a poner. They're real light. I like them that they're real light. Ya necesitaba zapatitos, so me los regaló Miss Painter. And también me regaló esto so that I could go being a tweaker tonight, guys. Me voy de tweaker tonight, so she gave me $50. So,
you're floating.
Right, so tonight I'm going to call a marrana mantecosa que me deben 8 ball de puro pinche baking soda. So thank you for my gift, guys. So I do want to announce the gifts for tonight. I know we're still in the show, guys, but where's the other? I'm losing it. Oh, God.
La marrana mantecosa dijo que tú tenías problemas, querías attention because they never gave you attention when you were a little boy.
I know, pobre ruca. Pues I wonder who gave her attention, a fucking molester, right? because I mean, yo que ella me cagaba los hijos because su pinche vato violó a la propia hija, and there's receipts because muy bien que lo cerraron. Look at public records. Look at fucking public records. Y ahí le mira la pinche cara a Rick for being a fucking child molester. Es más, it's public records. I could share his fucking mugshot. It's public fucking records.
Pues imagínate qué problemas van a tener esos niños.
Pues sí. Y para acabarla de fregar, violó a la que está disabled. ¿Tú crees?
No. Te digo que las cosas que no se fijan.
Aparte que todavía la hace pendeja con la señora from Harlingen. que tuvo hijos con ella. Eso no lo platica la marrana mantecosa. Pero yo sí.
Oye, ¿te hiciste highlights nuevas o qué?
Sí, culera. Sí me hice highlights nuevas. Pero I'm looking for something and I fucking lost it otra vez.
Entonces allá por esto hacerte highlights.
Bueno, okay. Yes, I did, but I lost something right now. Oh my God. I found it. Hold on, espérame tantito. How are you seeing me?
I figured it out.
¿Cómo? You got on a tablet or what?
No, I just, my iPhone, I just flipped it up and went to YouTube and I can see you now and I can, when I'm talking to you.
Okay, mira, I'm gonna announce the winners for tonight. Do you want to be here with us tonight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna give TJ Maxx, Marshall, Home Goods, Sierra two of these gift cards, and Danny was the one who did the spin the bottle. No, I don't know what he did, guys, but let me announce the winners for these tonight. So it's where did he send me this? Oh, they sent it through Messenger, guys. Let me announce the winners for these two gift cards. Um, where, Danny? Okay, the winners are Caroline Guerra and Sofia Adventure Voter Craft Solis. Sofia Solis, guys. I found it. It's right here. Here's a spin thingy, guys. Ahí está. So the winners are puro fraud. Sofia Solis, Caroline Guerrero, and I have my own gift card that I'm gonna give away. It's a $25 gift card away, guys, and I'm gonna ask Craft. Hago una tómbola.
Eso es una tómbola.
I don't know how to do that.
What you're doing right there, the spinning of the wheel.
Oh, that's a tómbola.
Mm-hmm.
Ay, ya está bien pendeja. Okay, Caroline, no, not Caroline Gallegos. I don't know how to fucking. Is it Caroline? I don't know. It's not Caroline Gallegos. It's something else. I don't know, Danny. It's this one. Guerrero, Caroline Guerrero. No, Caroline Guerra. Who's Caroline Guerra? You know Caroline Guerra?
No.
Yeah, aquí sale Caroline Guerra. These are the winners right there.
Ahorita está en otro page.
So the other winner's probably in another page right now, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do the trivia for mine. This is mine, guys. The trivia would be, when did I fall in love with Danny Detroit? Before my arrest or after my arrest? No. No. Okay, the trivia would be a trivia question. What would be a good trivia question, Miss Painter?
I mean, and what year did all of this start?
Was everyone? No, let's do a different one.
No, because there's a lot of new followers. They don't even know when it started.
600 pound life. Ashley put 2020. Was it 2020 when it started? 2019, 2020? When?
No sé.
But si no sabe stupid, no, but that's not a stupid question. We can't answer.
Well, eso de history no, porque están like Googling y la fregada.
Pues que se chinguen. We'll do it again.
Haces tómbola.
No, pues, no. Ahorita lo voy a poner aquí. Ahorita. A ver. Okay, what year did Destiny's Child disassemble as a group, guys? What year did Destiny Child disassemble as a group?
Yo no sé ni quién es Destiny's Child.
Say my name when no one is around you. 2006, correct. Ashley's our winner for tonight, guys. 2006. Congratulations, Ashley. You are a winner of a Visa gift card for $25. Good job, girl. So I'll be mailing these out. If y'all could text me or mail me your address so I could mail them out. Por favor, guys. Let me put on my shades. Por favor, guys. So, thank you for being here with us, Miss Payne. I appreciate it.
Está bueno.
Okay, gracias.
Bye.
Bye. So, let me call Carita Chueca real quick, guys. A ver qué me pusieron aquí. Let me call Carita Chueca real quick, guys. I'm not playing no more. Why aren't you playing no more, Isabel Martinez? You want a shirt? If you went to the page, you want a shirt. I never win. Everybody's a winner tonight, guys. Everybody gets a kiss from Quachenta. Let me see if I could get Vanessa here with us on the line, guys, so we could have a little conversation. I'm not too sure if she's available tonight. If not, we will have a show with her tomorrow. We're working on that too. Um, yeah, ver qué pasa, guys. I know she has been tied up with work and stuff like that. So, guys, still love you show. Thank you, guys. So, we're gonna go ahead and end our show for tonight, guys. I want to thank everybody that was here tonight. I want to thank Miss Painter for my gift. Pizza Tweakers tonight. I'm already the tweaker. I'm gonna go party. If y'all don't hear from me in 5 days, guys, it's because I probably am still at the Canalito partying hardcore. We still have more fun games we're gonna be giving away, guys, tomorrow. Rap with plate of meatballs. You're right about that. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it and I love you guys. Hasta mañana.